What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video with Let's Talk Coins. Today we are going to be going over one of my new gold coins, and we're just going to be looking at it next to my $2.50 gold coin I've had before. You guys have seen this $2.50 gold coin, but we're going to hop into it. Before I start, this is going to be a video just to get back into things. Gold coin video. I know everybody likes gold coins, especially with this new one that I have here today. It's a really spectacular piece, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So with that being said, we're going to start off by just telling you a little bit more about this 1852 here. AU58 graded by PCGS. $1 gold Liberty head. So it is a Liberty head $1 gold coin. It's going to have Liberty on the obverse, and on the reverse it is going to have a wreath, and it is going to have the $1. So as you can see, it says $1 1852 with the wreath. Now, if it was made in either Denver, New Orleans, or Charlotte, it would have the mint mark in that little space between the stems of the wreath down under there, just below the dates as well. So with that being said, if it did have the mint mark, that's where it would be. So this coin, guys, is a really spectacular coin. A little bit more information about it. It's the third most rare in the series. 1849 and 1850 are the two more common, or the two more rare ones. And then it was minted from 1849 to 1854, so not a whole lot of years for it to be produced, but there were still a few of them made. Mint mark is none, so it was made in Philadelphia. Like I said, it can be made or minted in Denver, New Orleans, or Charlotte. New Orleans we've been over, that's the O mint mark. Denver we've been over, which is the Denver, which is the D mint mark. And Charlotte, which we have not talked about a whole lot on this channel, is the C mint mark. So Charlotte actually did have a few coins made back in the day, back in the early to mid 1800s and up into the late 1800s. They just did not make as many of them as the New Orleans, Denver, San Francisco mint, stuff like that, Carson City, all those mints. So they didn't make quite as many. This coin is going to be 90% gold, 10% copper. It's going to weigh 1.7 grams. So face value right now, it's going to be worth about $62-ish. As I'm filming it right now. Designer, someone familiar, James Barton Longacre. So we have heard his name before in the past on this channel. He does design a lot of the United States coins in here as well. The mintage on this coin specifically is 2,045,351. So the 1849 and the 1850 both have mintages before that. And when I say this, I mean Philadelphia. If it had a mint mark, I'd tell you the most rare of the mint marked coin as well. But this one, we're just doing the Philadelphia series. So with this $1 gold coin added to my collection, I can finally say that I have both a $1 gold coin and a $2.50 gold coin. I would have preferred if they were both Indian heads or if they were both Liberty heads, because they did not make an Indian head $1 coin, if you did not know. But beggars can't be choosers, and it's still a cool coin to have. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and compare this AU58 to this AU50, graded by anacs, graded by PCGS, $2.50 compared to the $1. So as you can see on the obverse of this $2.50 gold coin, it does have a loss of details in the feathers on his headdress, or his hat thingy that he's got on, and the nose and the high points on the coin are a little bit worn down, along with a scratch or two under the chin on the Indian as well. So there is some worn down high points on this coin, and if we flip it to the reverse here, you will see the same thing on the back with the eagle. The feathers are worn down a little bit. There's a few scratches. The eagle's head's worn down. Just some of the key high points are missing, and the D is almost not visible. It is next to the left side of the branch that the eagle is sitting on. Now, if we compare that to the front of this one, which got an AU58 compared to an AU50, a lot more detail in the hair. The crown or the tiara that Liberty is wearing is still a little bit worn and does have little details drawn off on the high points, but not quite as much as the Indian head, which might be why it got docked down to an AU50 and this one got an AU58. If we flip it to the reverse, as you guys can see, the $1, the wreath doesn't have very much detail on it, so definitely got some issues in the high points on this coin. No scratches, though, which might be another reason why this one got an AU58 and the other one did not. Another thing I'd like to point out, guys, is that $1 gold coins are all very, 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 very small, so there is not a whole lot of them, or there's not a whole lot of size to them, which is why they weigh so little, especially compared to the $2.50 gold coin. You can kind of see the difference better here. You can just tell that it is a lot smaller than one might think the $1 gold coins are actually. And it's also super thin. So best way in my eyes of describing it is if you hold a $3 silver or a 3-cent silver piece, it is about the same size as that, plus the same thickness as well, in my opinion. But with that being said, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys did enjoy and you guys learned something new about this 1852. I do know that you guys have already seen this 1914D $2.50, but I still thought I'd show you because it is a really cool piece, especially when they're side by side. So with that being said, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm going to try to start uploading a little bit more. But with that being said, guys, like, subscribe. See you next time on Let's Talk Coins.